Hi, I'm Dr. Steven Zemanek, and today's question comes from California. They write, is it true that everything, even bad things, are God's will? This is a fantastic question, and it's one that really gets to the heart of what it means to serve a real God. There are a number of people who want to boister God's supremacy. And so they'll say everything is God's will. If you were born in an abusive home, if you had some kind of illness as a child, if you were beaten up in a back alley somewhere, that's God's will and that He allows it to happen so that He can either teach you something or somehow benefit the world as a result. It sounds really good. The problem is, number one, it's mean, but more importantly, it's not the biblical view of God. God is sovereign. He is in control. The Bible makes no claims to the other. However, God has given humanity a piece of sovereignty, if you will. We have the right to make choices. One of the ways to think about it is a soccer field or a football field. You can move that ball around anywhere in the designated lines. You have free will to do that, but there is a sovereign will that says if you go outside those lines, that's not acceptable. Also, within the guidelines of soccer or football, you have certain things you can do and certain things you can't do. Even though the rule book says you can't do certain things, people do those things on the sports field. That doesn't mean the sovereignty of the sports book is somehow wrong or invalid. It simply means that there will be consequences as a result. We find people born in horrible situations who go through horrible situations because those around them are not living by the playbook that God has given to us. We show that God is sovereign when we choose to follow the playbook that He makes. So not everything that is done in the world is God's will. But God does take everything bad in the life of a believer and somehow turn it into something useful for the world. But those are my thoughts. And remember, because of Jesus, life is good today.